Can we start this Let's Play over?
No.
Which one was it? Shrek the Halls or
It might have been Shrek the Halls.
The Halloween
one. It probably was Shrek the Halls.
Yeah.
TM17, people.
So yeah, those exist. Halloween specials?
Yeah, there's a couple
holiday specials.
Look, DreamWorks is the first one to whore off their things. Because I mean,
there's a Kung Fu Panda TV show.
Yeah, well, there are
talk about that.
Hey, the Kung Fu Panda TV show. I don't know anything story-wise, but visually, they did a really fucking good job at like dumbing down the model so they can produce a week-by-week show. Yeah, those texts. You don't know how hard that shit is.
I believe you, man, but it doesn't look very good. Like, I think Jimmy Neutron looks better. I'm not even saying that as an insult. Like, I think it looked nicer. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I thought it was really well done.
Yeah, I believe you because you know like what goes into that stuff. You know, so I totally take your word for it. But I don't think it looked very appealing visually.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. The show.
Let's just say this: Fur takes the longest thing to render. Like it's one of those things where most people like if they cannot deal with it, that they'll fucking that's the last thing. That's the first thing to go on the chopping block.
Yeah. Colin's bear animation. But like you're talking about like DreamWorks like whoring out their series is like sometimes I'm not sure. I want to see where they go because they're starting to turn How to Train Your Dragon into like a franchise.
Isn't there like they've already signed on to do a second and third one? Isn't there rumors of a TV show?
No, the TV series was already announced like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, but like there was the holiday short where they celebrate like Viking Christmas, and it was actually really fucking good. Like if that's the level of quality that we're gonna see on, I don't mean visually. I just mean like like writing and stuff. If that's what we're gonna see on the show, I'm all for it. Because the like holiday special of How to Train Your Dragon was really really good.
Well, it was interesting because like
Viking
so far
Christmas?
most of DreamWorks' things is they're all about spoof comedy, and they're all the lowest denominator, whatever.
Denominator.
Yeah, they're usually at the lowest thing. They go for the joke that everyone's gonna laugh at because everyone can get them, not because they're smartly written, but because they're just easy. But like How You Train Your Dragon was like the first one of their movies.
What the hell?
What the hell is this?
What the crap?
Why is it ringing?
Really?
Why are we calling David?
Because he just got on Skype.
Oh. Why is it ringing?
I don't know.
That's like a first.
Professionalism.
I've never heard it ring before like that.
But How to Train Your Dragon was the first DreamWorks movie to really have heart. Like you could tell that they focused on story, not on marketability.
How to Train Your Dragon is better than some Pixar movies.
I'll say.
It's like mind-blowing to me. It's so good. I'm sure it's not going to be as good, but I think the sequel's going to be really good too,
I have constantly said that How to Train Your Dragon would have won for Best Picture had it not been going up against Toy Story 3.
Yeah, dude, okay, I'm sorry. It's not better than Toy Story 3, but like if it would have come out any other year, it probably would have won and would have deserved it.
It's like I think it could have beaten a whole bunch. I don't know if it would have beaten Up. It would have beaten WALL-E.
What?
No.
I will never. I love How to Train Your Dragon, but you will never get me to say that it is a better movie than WALL-E. Never. Never in a million.
Okay. Regardless if it's better or not, it could have won.
No, against WALL-E.
It has to chance.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think WALL-E is one of the most critically renowned of all.
Go bets are in here after all.
Of all the Pixar movies, I don't think it could have beat WALL-E. I honestly don't. And that's just not my opinion. Or my opinion on the two movies. I just don't think it would have beat it. I don't.
I feel like a lot of people I think WALL-E was too preachy.
Well, it has a good message though.
I don't.
To
Not
me,
like, hey man, believe in
Here,
God.
Let me put this. Let me think of how to. Here's how I'm going to put this, Steven. regardless of like what the average person's opinions on the film are, I don't think a movie can be too preachy for the Academy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the Academy eats that shit up.
Just look at the documentary every year.
Yeah. Like, everything, barring like cartoons, which is not always the case, but like everything that wins at the Academy Awards is like a super like artsy.
Happy Feet won over Cars.
You know,
That's not really saying. I don't have a high opinion of the Academy. Okay.
yeah, I know.
And then that's not helping.
I'm just saying, like, you're trying to say like, well, people might have thought Wall-E was too preachy, so that's why it might not have won. But I think you're wrong, because I think the Academy would have. Nothing's too preachy for them, you know. That's what I'm saying.
I think Wall-E would have won because the first goddamn half is silent, and that's amazing.
Wall-E is one of the best films of all time. If you ask
Just
me.
because it's silent doesn't make it amazing.
It makes it amazing that it's an animated movie and it's silent and it manages to actually make you care in that 45 minutes that they're not speaking.
Speaking of silent movies, did anyone actually catch The Artist? Because I did, and it's fan-friggin-tastic.
I don't care about the artist.
For it to go down.
Look at you! Hey, look at this! It's a silent movie, and it should be... More people should pay attention to this, and here's a silent movie, I don't care.
It's not Wall-E.
Yeah, I was gonna say the difference between
Such a
that
fucking
is-
hypocrite.
That's not being hypocritical.
No. It very much is. I was gonna say was, The Artist was made by Pixar, so there's no reason to watch it.
It just doesn't interest me. Not just because it's a silent movie, but because of what it's about. I just don't care.
Then why does Wall-E interest you?
Because Wall-E's a fucking great movie.
Because it's Pixar. You wouldn't have watched it any other reason.
That's not true. I watch animated movies all the time.
Bullshit.
I've seen
Bullshit on that.
pretty much every DreamWorks movie. I've seen all 3 Ice Age movies. I've seen Despicable Me. I watch animated movies all the time. That's what I'm into. That's what I like. Of course I'm gonna give it a shot, regardless.
Have you seen Ryu?
Yes, I have. Rio, you mean?
Ryu,
I've
right?
seen Ryu. I've seen Ken too.
Which is also the year after.
I've seen Rio and Rango, and I actually think they're both pretty good. Rango's fantastic. Rio, it's okay.
I don't share the same opinion over Rango, but I like Rio, yeah.
Yeah, Rango wasn't for me either.
I love it.
Yeah.
Great.
I have yet to see Rango.
It's worth watching once.
So I hear. It got really good reviews.
It
I
It won the Oscar, so that alone is reason enough.
I think it deserved.
That year, okay, without even having seen Rango, I think it deserved it that year because like Cars 2 wasn't even nominated. So
First two.
you know, like it didn't suck, but it was not. It was not
I think it's
anywhere near the
Oscar.
Yeah, it doesn't deserve best
It
animated
wasn't
picture. That's for
Oscar-worthy.
damn sure.
I don't know. I think
It
Rainbow
did not
looks
suck.
nice.
Damn, the Switch is way over here?
I mean, I love westerns. I love westerns of all kind, but Rango just didn't emanate for me for some odd reason.
There are some things about
Just
Rango
did.
that are really good. I really liked Rattlesnake Jack.
Yeah, that was really good.
I thought it was really funny, and I liked the animation. I thought it was really mature for an animated film, and I thought that was, I support that.
It was a well-crafted movie. The acting was really good. The actual rendering was nice. The lighting's amazing. Just there was something
damn.
about it off story-wise for me.
I don't know. I loved Rango. I thought it was great.
I haven't seen it.
I thought it deserved to win the Oscar. I thought that even after seeing a Pixar movie. Go figure. Because, my bias just knows no bounds.
Another submission, TM?
Another one?
Yeah, another one. Who wants it? Who needs it?
Did you buy it at Celadon? Because
No, I've got to have found it in here.
I can't tell if you're asking your Pokemon or if you're asking us if we really want it.
Kind of both.
Well, because he named all of his Pokemon after us, he's asking, like, you know.
Well, and it's
I'll take it.
You're not here.
Yeah, you're a Sandshrew we
go for
left
Chili
behind
Dog.
long ago.
I'll take it for Chili Dog then.
What? No, wait. Sandshrews kind of fitting. Never mind.
Chili Dog's gonna learn Double Edge in a couple levels.
But still, he could use a move that's not normal.
Go for it.
What are you teaching us to?
Chili dog.
Chili Dog.
Wait.
I have no clue what the reference is. I feel like you guys already explained it to me. I just don't remember.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Didn't
It's
they
this
link to the
stupid
video?
YouTube video. It's this stupid YouTube video. Don't sweat it.
Stop making out with your mic.
I'm getting up. Sorry, Kyle.
I'm just being rude.
I just love you so much. I want to kiss you to the mic. On the mouth.
It's another
Sweet.
TM. Great. What is it? It's Explosion. None of my Pokemon can learn.
I think you know what to do with that.
Mouth.
Now I have to get this boulder all the way over here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Whoops, missed.
Ahoy, hoy.
Whoops.
Ahoy, ahoy. Nice.
I must have RC Cola. Dun dun dun.
Oh no! That's horrible.
Dun dun dun.
So, Victory Road, we're fighting a dude? Fighting? Yes?
No.
Pushing a boulder.
Pushing bowler.
Pushing boulders.
Shooting boulders. My stream's behind.
Hey, it's an Onyx. Onyx are rare, aren't they? They must be super rare, right? Funny, because they were the first thing I encountered in this dungeon.
Isn't that like your shtick?
What
Like
floor are you on? Whatever, they're 10%.
they are the 99%.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to reference the 1%.
That's weird. No, not you. In red and blue, you can run the Venomoth in here. I just find that really weird.
Venomoth.
I would expect them like in a forest, you know, not like in a cave.
I remember running into him in here. Isn't there a Rhyhorn too?
No.
Not in here? Not in this one?
They're in the unknown cerulean cave dungeon.
I could have swore they were.
They're not in Victory Road. They might be in like Fire Red, Leaf Green. Or
Maybe
Gold and
it's
Silver.
gold and silver I'm thinking of.
Yay, that one's
Good.
unlocked. I don't even know which one.
Indigo Plateau.
Who the heck is this? Pokemaniac.
Pokemaniacs are weird. They have like, aren't they wearing like costumes?
Not
no,
in this
he's
game.
just wearing a coat.
We're
In
going.
later games, they have like Groudon feet or some shit. This guy looks like Falconer,
Well, that's
Does
how
he?
it got his start.
I guess.
He's got a Charmeleon.
It's not a flying type.
Ooh, it's a
It can be.
fighting a Lapras. Ooh, this'll do.
It's not a flying type yet. Charmeleon. Lapras.
Make it rain.
Nail it, baby.
Now I'll make it rain.
Toxic rain. I always thought it was funny. I think the games still do this. I might be wrong, but I always thought it was funny how, like, when you leech seed somebody, it's like enemy so-and-so was seeded. Like,
Yeah, it does still say that.
I just think that's a funny way of putting it. Like, you got seeded. I seeded you, dog.
One thing that's also I thought was really weird is how you don't miss with Leech Seed. Leech Seed, they always manage. It's them evading the attack. It's only for Leech Seed. Or
There's a couple others that are like that, I think.
I think it's
but
only
it
just
is a-
it's only just implemented that if it's a double battle move.
Huh.
Like it'll be
That is weird.
it'll be they evaded the attack if it could be, you know, a blizzard where you'll evade but your partner doesn't, or you know you can both evade. But it'll be moves where it can hit multiple opponents. Those are the only other ones, and they only just implemented that.
I'll take your word for it, but I'm not too sure about that, because I feel like I've seen that in other situations. Although I do feel like it was very recently, like in like Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
What are we talking about?
Like it's when you attack something, and instead of saying like you missed, it'll say like they evaded the attack.
Yeah.
That's pretty weird, right? Yeah.
And in this game, I know it's only for Leech Seed, and I swear, only like just implemented it in like, if not in Black and White, then in Diamond and Pearl for double battle moves.
Yeah. Enemy Lickitung used Slam, but it missed.
You know, you guys are the first people I ever met that actually, like, have strategies when playing games. I've always just kind of gave my Pokemon the strongest attacks and just hope it killed everything before they killed me.
Yeah.
But that was my whole strategy.
So what are you trying to say? You're better than us?
No, I'm just saying I probably would lose against you guys if I played.
Yeah. No way. I mean, yeah. Way.
But we'd lose against other people, so don't feel too bad.
Yeah.
In fact, we have.
Huh. I just decided to check that rock, and there was an Ultra Ball there.
Um,
No more room for items.
I'm not gonna go
Yeah.
enter any tournaments or anything.
What about the Adamant Ditto tournament where we invited a bunch of other people to play with them?
And then we all won.
When?
Yeah, well, that was just bad.
Good
It's
on you.
rigged.
It wasn't rigged. We don't know how that happened. Okay.
I swear,
Yeah, some
I
tournament
swear it was
rules
chance.
What?
With guard
Some nice
special.
brackets. Yeah. That
Dude,
would be
I would
cool.
love to do like another one of those.
And maybe when
Yeah,
Pokemon...
Yeah, once they
Black
fix their Wi-Fi, we're gonna celebrate.
Fix the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You hear us, Nintendo? Fix the fucking Wi-Fi.
Yes,
Hey, it's
remember
Waltrash.
when we were on Net Battle
It'll
for
be a
like
phase when it gets back
a
to
day?
them.
Yeah, we used Net Battle. And what?
Are you
Yeah,
gonna,
we uploaded like a video.
Yeah, and everybody was like, "What
People
the
didn't
fuck
like
is
it,
this
yeah.
shit?
Yeah, I think Tim was one of the ones.
Unsubscribe.
Oh,
Get this off the YouTubes. What are you?
yeah,
what are
I'm
you
so
doing,
angry.
troll?"
Why are you using Net Battle? God.
Tim Smash! Hey, Ricky. Have you drawn us as, like, Pokemon yet? Because, like, I feel like Josh as Charizard is very wrong direction. I believe he would be the Afro thing for the new generation.
Ufalana.
Yeah.
Football.
Afro Tauros.
I wanna
Afro
fight
Tauros. Afro Tauros.
Hey, if you don't
That's a pretty sweet name, actually.
admit that Bouffalant really is just an Afro Tauros, you're kidding yourself.
I
Yeah.
know it is.
It's rad, though. I dig it.
Can you dig it?
I want to be a Raichu.
Right?
Wait,
What are
why?
you now?
'Cause
That's
it's my
Andrew.
favorite Pokemon. That's why.
Oh, a critical crit.
I actually have to admit, I think Afro Tauros is actually kind of cooler than Tauros.
I don't entirely disagree. I mean, Tauros is just like a bull with 3 tails. And Wolfalant is like, at least like, haha, he's got an afro, dude.
He's at least different.
I think his proportions are kind of cooler too. But the huge afro
Yeah.
is kind of design's very streamlined. It's neat.
And yes, one is a bull and one is a buffalo, so they are not the same thing, but
Oh.
They're pretty similar.
Yeah.
design-wise, yeah, they are very similar looking.
And you're just used as fodder. How does that feel?
You know, I was stuck with Cut, so at this point, nothing surprises me anymore.
Wait, who's just Hypno?
We do.
Dude, Hypno's a boss in this game. Don't tell me you forgot how overpowered Psychic used to be.
I was the guy who used Pikachu because it was the show. Not
Okay,
because
so
it's
basically, Steven doesn't really know much about Pokemon, but...
He knows about.
Basically, okay, here's the deal, Steven. Like, in Red, Blue, and Yellow, special defense wasn't a thing. It was just one stat, special, that managed how well your special attacks did and how well you took special attacks. And so, like, every psychic type had like
Boom!
insane special. So
First
they could
try.
survive for.
Boom!
Oh, Kyle.
That was not your first try. I saw you throw another Pokeball at it before.
I mean, like, I didn't have to cheat using the save states.
Oh, I thought you meant like first Pokeball because I'm onto you. I was paying attention.
A legendary bird Pokemon
The other thing,
as it flaps its
The other thing,
flaming wings. Even the
Flaming Moltres!
I love
Moltres.
flaming Moltres.
Let's interrupt.
yeah, it is. All right. Anyway, the other thing, Steven, is that since Dark didn't exist back then, Psychic was only weak to Bug and Ghost, which not only were all the bugs and all the ghosts also poison, but which Psychic is super effective against. But the best Ghost type attack was Lick, which is 20 base power, and the best Bug type attack was Pin Missile, which is like inaccurate and weak.
Oh, I gotta move
So-
that friggin' rock again.
There was nothing that could stop you, man. There was nothing in this game that could stop you if you were a Psychic type.
And
Nothing.
And if you were Mewtwo, just fucking forget it.
Yeah, if you're two, nothing can stop you ever.
Until Heracross came along.
Oh, right. That,
Yeah, well-
I wrecked a whole bunch of my Pokemon.
No, Heracross would never get a chance to use his attack.
It's a whole generation later, though, in Red, Blue, and Yellow.
Yeah.
Fucking
no
forget
such
it.
thing. Ain't no such thing. What do you mean Ghost had no effect on Psychic? That's not correct.
It's actually, I was just looking around, and yeah, Ghost in the first gen did not affect Psychic. And that got fixed in
What?
the second gen.
Is that a glitch?
No, that's how it worked. It's one of the things that they fixed, which would,
I
you know...
thought the anime like made a big deal. Like the only thing to defeat a Psychic type is a Ghost type.
Yeah, that was the whole
Yeah,
thing.
the
That was the
anime-
whole reason he went to go get Horner. Are you telling me they just made that shit up?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? I'll be right back.
This is clearly wrecking Rick's childhood. He's like, what? Say what?
I don't remember any of this. I just remember Psychic being the best thing ever.
Why Bug being the weakness? Like,
Bug's just one of the
Because
weaknesses.
something has
I
to
know,
be.
but like,
Yeah, we gotta throw Bug a bone eventually.
No, Bug.
No, it was because in first gen, Bug was the worst type by far, and next to poison, so like
No, it was the
wanted
worst.
to make sure that nothing could take down psychic types.
And I don't think they were trying to make sure nothing could take down psychic types.
Oh,
I just think that they didn't think things through when they were balancing everything.
I disagree completely. I think they wanted Mewtwo to be the strongest Pokemon in the game, so whatever type they gave him had to be the best. So they based the metagame around making Psychic the best. I think that's what happened.
You're the best around.
I don't even know the other words.
If Mewtwo was any other type, though, they would have just beefed up his stats like phenomenal anyway.
I mean, you could say that, but you don't know what they would have done if he was another type. Because
And you don't know what they would have done if he was another type either.
True.
Well, you don't know.
Nobody knows. Nobody likes Millhouse.
Whoa, don't be screaming, man. You're peeking the mic.
Oh crap, I hate when thunder misses. What is this Blastoise doing with water gun?
There's two of them back.
But I mean water gun.
Well, it's a stupid computer trainer. What do you want out of him?
Why is he using it on Pikachu anyway? He hasn't got the matter. He's not got like Skull Bash or some shit.
He doesn't have Earthquake.
Yeah, anything would be better than a water attack on a Pikachu.
Water's not very effective. It's normal.
Yeah, normal damage against electric types.
I feel like the water should short circuit the electric Pokemon.
So what? You use,
Like Megavolt on the Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of how it works. Electric is super effective against water.
I feel like all of them should just cancel each other out. Just stalemate Pokemon.
Magikarp.
The whole game.
Magikarp, the game.
Every type in this rock paper scissors metagame is bomb.
Dynamite.
Did anybody else used to play bomb with rock paper scissors?
I remember Dynamite.
I have never used it, and when people use it against me, I was like, you.
Well, they're the.
You
Those are normally the like fuckers. Those kids that are just assholes.
I play bomb. It beats everything.
Yeah, no, that's no.
What if I'm a Bomber Man?
You're cheating.
That's why you gotta play rock paper scissors lizard Spock.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard spot.
Lizard Spock?
Lizard spot. Lizard buffalo.
You could have have a game of rock paper scissors with any odd number of things, as long as all of them beat half of them and lose to the other half.
Yeah, see, because scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock, rock crushes lizard, lizard poisons Spock, Spock smashes scissors, scissors decapitate lizard, lizard eats paper, paper disproves Spock, Spock vaporizes rock, and as always, rock crushes scissors.
All right.
Bazinga.
Wow.
What does it do?
I own all 4 seasons on DVD.
You know, they didn't make that up, the Big Bang Theory.
I know, but
They just
I
like,
know
took
it from the Big Bang Theory.
Well, yeah, everybody does who knows it, but I'm saying like they took it from.
Oh shoot. Oh damn it.
This is hilarious. We have to put this on our show, and they made it so.
And now it's
They-
more white.
Wait. I think someone talked over Ricky, but where did they get it from originally?
Some like people just like made it up.
Star Trek
And,
fans, I would imagine.
Yeah, and like
No, they're actually Star Wars.
Yeah, big Star Wars fans made it up.
yeah.
It was originally Spock paper. It was originally rock, paper, scissors, Wookiee, Jabba. That's originally what it was.
I don't even want to think about how that works. But what's cool about it is like they all have the other pieces that you could play have like just as simple like lizard as you just make like you put all 5 of your fingers together to make like a lizard.
Yeah, and then Spock is obviously live long and prosper.
Yeah, the Vulcan symbol. But because that's the thing, you can't have to make like shadow puppets every time you're trying to play a hand of rock, paper, scissors, whatever, you know. It's got to be something that you could just like bust out. Well, the Vulcan symbols kind of, you have to sort of think about that one. But I mean, Star Trek nerds don't have to think about that one, you know.
If you know it, you know it.
You have to think to do a hand sign.
Well, like putting your index and ring. I mean, no, that would be impressive. Putting your index and middle fingers together, and your ring and pinky fingers together, like, is not a natural. Like, you have to sort of. You know what I'm saying?
Train yourself to do that?
You don't have to train yourself, but it's not like you could just go like wah.
Not on your first try.
Yeah, you can make a fist or the peace symbol.
Yeah.
Like it's a little harder to do. Like I remember as a kid, I could do it on one hand, but I couldn't do it on the other. Now I could do it on both, no problem.
Well, yeah,
like doing paper, except
In fact, they're like scissoring each other right now.
Well, yeah, but like when you like go to open your fingers, they just all like open. You have to think about like only opening that one tab. You know?
I'm not thinking, man. It's involuntary right now.
Alright, well you're just Nightcrawler.